Hi, Jaya. Arriba. All right, we're just waiting for people to file in. Can you hear that in the background? All right. Just like that. All right, I hope you could hear that bit of music in the background. And welcome to the midweek mini mic, sponsored by MomHen's Promotions. And well, we got some folks here in the virtual room. So, you know, I do a weekly on a Sunday, and we usually do about an hour. And I tried a half hour for maybe like a couple of shows, and it just seemed like that went by so quickly. So, first things first, I'm continually experimenting with my broadcast formats, and if we go black, we're trying out a new high-speed internet. We just hooked it up this past week, and if we go black all of a sudden, just hang in there. We have a backup plan. We got a plan B, and it'll take me like a couple minutes max to switch it to the backup, which the backup has been working since last April. So we're pretty happy about that. And so one way or the other, we're going to get on with this. So I thought what I would do, I usually have some kind of theme for my shows, maybe for a half an hour here. What I'll do is I'll play a song, one song off of each of my 7 albums that I have out to date, and go something like that. And usually our feedback is they want to see my guitar, they want to see my hands. So you may not see my hat. Yeah, it's okay. But make sure I've got this so you can see the hands on the guitar. So, yeah, right? Tammy. All right, I see some regulars here too. Now, I'm hoping to see some people out there on the West Coast and in the West, Southwest, Pacific, Northwest. Tammy, Catherine, Tom. All right. So here we go. We're going to do a song off of each, and I'll tell you where it was recorded. This first one was out of Nashville. Actually, I think they're almost all out of Nashville. And but this is off first album. The album is called Nonfiction, and the song is called Her Body Won't Lie. Chance, but she turns away again. I'll get an answer, all I have to do is watch it. Well, I'm looking for a sign that she don't need it. Blinking aside any kind of weakness, but her body won't lie. There's no tea of her hand that you're shaking, no lip that quivers or something to betray it. She's telling the truth. That's why, yeah, her body won't. No, her body won't lie. This truth that is elusive. It stands out in the storm like a lighthouse beacon. Driving a place I can't get through safely. So I look her in the eye and try to deceive it. I settle for hope. Don't show it or pushes my hand away. It's final and I know telling the truth. That's why, yeah, her body won't. No, nobody won't lie. And it's all gone cold, and she knows I know. Picture of a clean execution, looking at witness and looking at the truth. Love lies there dead. She's got the proof, just there is the fighting. She's telling the truth. That's why, yeah, there's no two hand that you shake a no lip that quivers or something to betray. She's telling the truth. That's why her body, her body, her body, her body. Oh, now her body won't. You know her body won't lie. Nick Justice, I know you just texted me. Hey Colleen, how you doing? And I couldn't quite catch it. I hope you're not having trouble getting on. If you are, call up your daughter quick, and or grab the nearest 10-year-old off the street. They can fix it for you right away. And hope you can get on. And Nick, when you get on, let me know, so I know you made it. So Jeanette, how's it sound out there? Are we shaking it up? All right, in a good way. Okay, so that was the first album. You know, Sharon, if you could hand me those albums right off the wall there, and you know, images are fun. And what did it say? Picture says more. So all of them, they're all in a row. They're all in a row. Oh, you're picking them out all out of line. But anyhow, the one right on the top to the right. There you go. There you go. Yep. I'm so organized here. Thanks. And that's my wife working behind the camera there. So that was nonfiction. And you notice, for all you nesters out there, you should be able to read that. It's not like you're trying to read it in a mirror. And you haven't done any of these live streams yet. Carrie Patrick Clark is going to help you out here, I think, this Saturday. He's got a Zoom meeting on how to do this kind of junk. And have fun with it. So the first song was Her Body Won't Lie off of Nonfiction. And next one is a live recording from out of Nashville, Third and Lindsley. That would be right. Hey, Barbara. That would be, here's the cover for that. Third and Lindsley is a pretty happening club and bar, listening room down in Nashville. I do a lot of work down there. Over the last 20 years, I've lived and worked in Nashville and still working there. So this is, we did a live version of this. It's called You're the Reason God Made Tequila. is my only drinking song out of about 1,500 songs. You're the reason God made tequila. I'm gonna sit right here in this bar until I can't feel you. You can argue if you wanna that the devil put you on the bus till you want, but you're the reason God made tequila. I've tried every remedy that man ever sold. It's like putting a button on a bullet hole. Girl, I needed a little more help to forget you, so I headed south for some divine intervention. But the reason God made tequila. Sit right here in this bar until I can't feel you. You can argue if you want that the devil was behind those see-through pajamas, but you're more the reason God made tequila. Try again and see how it goes. Would if you would and you could, but you won't. Hey, the reason God made tequila. I'm sitting back here in this bar until I can't feel you. You can argue if you want that the devil makes me do what you do to me, mama, but you're the reason God made tequila. You can argue, hit him and young. The devil could deny it. Why would you want to, but you're the reason God made tequila. Hey, yo, made tequila. Hey, Tina. How you doing out there? Just, what? West of us. Maybe you're out by the fire pit. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, Jeanette, for posting that. Maybe we ought to send some of those donations your way, since you are the host. Got all those emojis up there. Yep. All right. So let's see. We have this Phil Ward. How you doing, Phil? Rock on with your bad self, says Phil. Yeah. Okay. We can try that. We have a mantra, and whatever else you want to call it around here that says you never know where a song can take you. And this next song is a perfect example of that. This song took me in front of, put me into an arena event. I still count my frets here. A couple of years ago, and to play a song in front of 5,000 Eagle Scouts, and Well, that was my first arena event. And this song is written about a scoutmaster. I wrote this song with a friend, Dean Madonia, who grew up in Michigan, not too far away from this arena, which was in the campus of Michigan State University over in East Lansing. And this is Dean's story. I love this kind of story. Yeah, Tammy. Tammy was there. Tammy was there because this song is about her dad. Called my old scoutmaster, Eunice J, out of the blue. His wife said he's having a bad day. He'll be glad to hear from you. Eunice J came on the line, and I talked about me growing up poor and not having my dad around. I figured out where the money came from for summer camp. Because of you, those are some of the best days I ever had. I haven't forgotten, and I wanted to tell you that. It's why I called. And now the smallest gesture can spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight, to get the picture, look up at any star. It doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. Well, Eunice J, your wife tells me you're not doing well because you've got something doctors think it's Parkinson's. Yeah, he said I've had it for a few years. It's been rough. Like they say, some days you're the windshield, some days you're the bug. Sometimes I tell myself I'm gonna win. Sometimes I just want to toss the towel in. On days like today, it's good to get help to remind me who I am. Smallest gesture, spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight, to get the picture, look up at any star. Well, it doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. Hey, Ernest J, I'm meeting with my scouts tonight. I'm gonna set up a telescope and point it at the sky. Put it into focus. I'm gonna tell them what you always told us, that the smallest gesture can spark a life, kindle the courage to fight the good fight, to get the picture, look up at any star. Well, it doesn't take much light to shine in the dark. Goes out to Ernest Jim Lutz. thank you, Dave. I always love hearing that Dad was a special guy. Miss him very much. Miss him every day. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, that's I've written a lot of songs. That's a special one right there. That song is on this album here, and it was recorded in Nashville. Get my finger right over it there, but you see the planet, and it's called One House. And thank you, Tony. And excuse me. This was recorded and produced by Blue Miller. It was my first time to work with him. And Blue Miller, if it sounds familiar, he was in a country rock band called Gibson Miller back in the late 90s. And they had just broken on the scene when the band kind of imploded. So One House, and there's some other good ones on there, but that's my third album here. And I'm gonna do one off a digital album that I think we can get all these in, even if we go over a little bit. We'll do this. I love this next song. It's so album number 4 was just an experiment. We put a digital album out, and that's available as well out on heydavemusic.com. And you can find pretty much anything you want to about what I bring to the table, where I've been, where I am now, where I'm hoping to go to with the music. I was at a folk alliance. I know we got some far westers out there, and I was at a folk alliance when the contract was in Memphis, Tennessee, and we had a chance to go over to St. Jude and play songs for them. And this is a song that I wrote for the kids over there. This is called In Here. I smiled at my boy in his hospital bed, surrounded by baseball caps like his, laughing at a clown that stood on his head and fell over. And after the show, I thanked the clown, told him week after week he must get these kids down. And he said, not everyone alive is living, not everyone fighting is mad. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer, not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this in here. I spoke to his orange hair and elephant shoes, his polka dot neon yellow suit. The way he connects to these kids like you do. What's your secret? Before he could answer, Moose said to him, hey, Mr. Clown, time for your medicine. And he winked. Not everyone alive is living, not everyone fighting is mad. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer, not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this in here. They know what comfort a friend can be. They know a smile can heal, laughter on. Taught me not Not everyone fighting is a man. No one knows how much time they have. Not every prayer needs an answer. Not everyone alone is in fear. And all the kids know this. And he put a hand over his heart and said, Jeanette says she believes that's Memphis is where she met Carrie, Patrick Clark, also with MomHen's Promotions. And yes, again, this little midweek mini mic is sponsored by MomHen's Promotions. And I'm going to get around, I'm going to make sure I include a song that I did when I was at Far West. So speaking of Folk Alliance, I was at Far West last October. I included that in our tour, which is about 9 or 10 states through the West, through the Southwest a little bit, up the coast of California into the Pacific Northwest, and then back out across the Plains states. And it was just a wonderful trip. Got it in before this pandemic hit. And okay, I'm gonna have to kind of speed it up a little bit here. Let's see here. Let's do we'll do let's see here. Let's try this. Okay, so that was off of a live recording where we opened up for Justin Townes Earl, and that was a hoot. We had a great night that night, and so that can be had digitally, again, heydavemusic.com/digital. And as a matter of fact, there's all kinds of merch out there. It's kind of the art corner. And there's a tip jar and 3 or 4 different options: Venmo, PayPal, organic, if the spirit moves you. I want to point out right back here, my background here, speaking of art, my wife works as a fiber artist, and we've got sort of this Christmas in July thing going back here right now. So I just wanted to point that out. And she provides, we've got a different backdrop almost every show here. But all right, I wrote this song. This will be the next album. And this would be from the Redstone Room Live. But I did this next song. It's called, and these are all out on the heydavemusic.com/digital. So this is called Fear, and it has Mary Gaucher. Some of you guys know her, singing with me on it. I think I've played this song many a time at a Folk Alliance of one kind or another. Well, I had it all planned out with wine and dinner and such. I even had a ring picked out. I liked this girl that much. Halfway through our evening, I felt an awful dread, starting in my body and ending up in my head. Fear, that son of a bitch, was always talking some negative shit with a godless voice and a Judas lip. But you know what got me here? I didn't speak my heart, I just listened to fear. Oh, why do I always do that? I took her home early that night. I told her I wasn't well. Yes, it was a bald-faced lie, but the worst to tell. There's no can be a 4-letter word, a scary road to walk. But so I drove around the rest of the night, fighting that demon on. Fear, bitch is always talking some negative shit with a godless voice and a Judas lip to know what I hear. I didn't speak my heart, I just listened to you. Yeah, I don't feel that old fear hanging around my head, doing funny things to it. Oh, get away from me, y'all. Yeah. At 5 a.m. I'm at her door knocking. A porch light comes on. I take that ring out of my pocket. I've had it with fear. That son of a gun, always saying something can't be done with a godless voice and a Judas. Know what got me here? I didn't speak my heart, I just listened to you. Oh, there's a lot to be afraid of out there these days, isn't there? I'm telling you, I usually go on for another hour and a half about all of that, but my wife is behind the camera, shaking her head, furiously, vigorously. If she had a remote control that could shut me off right now, she would be hitting it. So we'll just leave it like this. That son of a bitch is always talking some negative shit with a godless voice, Judas lip. But you know what gets us here? We don't speak our hearts, we just listen to. Oh, don't you do it, don't you do it. Don't you listen. Fear, get out of here. All right, I just spared you one long soliloquy. All right, I got 2 left. And they're good ones. Hang in there. And I'm going to switch guitars for each one. And I want to be sure to get one that I played at Far West in. And we played at some place pre-conference that was like the Sugar Shack. What was that, Jeanette? I remember Shack. I'm not sure I got the sugar part right. The something Shack. And I think Freebo was out there. Alice Howe was out there. Nick Justice was there. A lot of you guys were there. Anyhow, this song is off. Oh, so I wanted to tell you. Yes, Fear. So that was off. We already picked that. So that was off that live, and that song is on other albums. So now I'm going to do one on the most recent, and this song went #1 nationwide on the RMR chart, alt folk. That I'm going to play. Now the title of this is Who Cares? Which right now, I'm going to start a series on my Sunday weeklies about the act of caring for each other. And the Maui Shack or something like that, Phil. Yep. And so, anyhow, on this record, on this album, I still call them records, there's a song called Mi Familia that I was playing at Far West every chance I could get. And so we're going to do that one. And this is a true story. It's about a Jesuit missionary that's working down on the border of Nogales, between Mexico and Texas. And there's a wall that runs right down the middle of Nogales. It's been there forever. It's not something that our current president put up or anything like that. And this is back when people were helping each other try to, find a better life. And right now, Emmylou Harris has got a lantern tour that was actually, it's her second phase of it, second leg, and we're pitching this song to her, and because it plugs right into what they're doing, and talking about all the things we have in common with all of our brethren out there. And that's what the point of the story was. So this is a true story based on a Jesuit missionary and his experience down in Nogales. Another migrant stuck in Nogales, shantytown, Mexican side, captured crossing the border, a journey many had tried. I served them food in this comedor. Some of them I know by name. And when I ask them why they keep risking their lives, the answer is always the same. Me for me, me for me. My sisters, my brothers, the babies, their mothers. Me for me. At night, crossing the desert, drown in the Rio Grande. Violence and poverty chase them on their run to the promised land. And everyone who comes through here has a story and pictures to show of desperate lives framing hopeful lives, telling me why they still go. Me for me, me for me. My sisters, my brothers, the babies, their mothers. Me for me. La, da, da. Stories tear me apart, but the children will break your heart, and I feed them every day, because all of them are me to me, oh, me to me. My sisters, my brothers, the babies, their mothers. My brothers, the babies, their mothers, me for me. All right, I wrote that with Tom Favreau out of Nashville. Yeah, Tony, we're thinking it's a great pitch. Unfortunately, another great pitch would be Linda Ronstadt. We thought that from the get-go, and just can't happen. So, goodness, what a beautiful voice she is. And one more guitar switch, one more song. That was off the First Love album. I'm sorry, off the Who Cares album. And I'll give you a look at this little puppy here. We got a resonator. And hey, listen up now. This is going to be a sing-along. Sing-along. And this is off the 6th album. I'll give you a look at that, which also did well on radio and across the U.S. And I think it sat in a #1 position on the RMR and Folk Alliance charts. I know on RMR for over 30 weeks in my home state. And it had it going on. We have guest appearance on this song from Keb Mo. Y'all know Keb Mo? He and Taj Mahal have teamed up here recently, and they've got the Taj Mo tour ongoing on several legs of it. But wait, there's more. On this song, so Kev plays some slide, and on this song, singer Alicia Mashili, who's now touring with Kev and Taj Mahal, also made a guest appearance. And I've known Alicia for years, and she was also a semifinalist on America's Got Talent. So this is also recorded in a studio in Nashville, produced by Blue Miller. A lot of magic down there, and so you got a part here. The song is called I Can't Tell, and you just sing He Can't Tell, and you'll know when it comes up. I got to see them here in Eugene last summer. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. All right, I can't tell. Well, my first girlfriend was sweet. My second girlfriend was swell. First girl found out about my second girl, and that did not go so well. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story. Well, I can't tell what I can't tell. He can't tell. I can't tell. He can't tell if I'm heading for heaven. Well, I'm gonna look, baby, give a little money to whoever needs help. Then there is IRSOL. That's a little something. Yeah, that's another story. Well, I can't tell. Well, I can't tell. He can't tell. I can't tell. He can't tell if I'm heading for heaven or hell. And I have ruminated. I know of little life that don't sit well. I've talked to the devil, and I've gone to Jesus. They have left me talking to myself. Oh, so I can't tell. He can't tell. I can't tell. Yeah, he can't tell if I'm heading for heaven or hell. So whichever place I end up, you won't know it, 'cause there'll be one more thing I won't be able to discuss. It's gonna be another story. Yeah, gonna be another story that I can't tell. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to do a little incognito here. I can't be such an open book in your life. Good to keep a few secrets, you know. Oh, so I can't tell. I can't tell. Look out now. And there you have it. Hey, James. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right, guys. A little midweek fun. Thanks to Mother Hen Promotions. And Jeanette, thanks for having me on. And I hope it turned out well out there. Yeah, this thing can be kind of fun. You know, I'm getting a bunch of people talking about this guitar. Forget the performer. It's all about the guitar. So, yeah, thank you so much for listening. I'll resume my Sunday weeklies. They run for about an hour, and that's been kind of a sweet spot amount of time for us. And we've had, I tell you what, we have had over 5,000 that we have reached in the last couple of shows on those Sunday shows. And so if you are out there, some of you nesters that work with Jeanette, and you're trying to figure out what do I do here? Is this worth doing? I think it's pretty much a resounding yes. I mean, it's a thumbs up to do this live stream. And if nothing else, you know, let's bring a little shine a little healing light, if you will, out there during this age of pandemic, and you know, it's good for the soul, and it's good for the heart. It's good for all of us. It's a two-way. That's where you get the two-way thing going, even if you don't have a live audience in front of you. So, hey, I'm a simple setup here. I've got a little PA, and I've got an iPhone, and off we go, and it's been working pretty well. Thank you, John. Thanks, Reed. Hey, good to see you, buddy. And people are checking in from all over here. So it's the way you can reach people this way, like you cannot in the physical world. So you just have to find your niche. Yes, that's Jeanette. That's your boss talking. All right, guys, take care, and please take care of each other. Bye now.